Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Cheers. We'll go back to morning coffee talks. This morning, we're going to talk about friends, friendship. Hopefully, you got some good friends out there. Hopefully, you just have all you really need is one or two good friends and you'll be all right. But what we're going to talk about is perception, memory of friends, and things like that. So, this is how it's going to go. So, basically, say you had a great friend you went to high school with, grew up with, whatever. You ain't seen him in 5, 10 years. Let's call him Jimmy. Why not? So say you ain't seen Jimmy in 10 years. All of a sudden you see Jimmy. You're excited to see him. You go up, you give him a hug. Jimmy, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you, right? Well, are you hugging Jimmy or are you hugging the memory of Jimmy? The last, memory you have of him, the perception you had of him then, right? Because what if after 5, 10 minutes of talking you realize, hey, either I'm not the same or Jimmy's not the same. But I don't really like his company anymore. People will feel bad about that. People change, man. Maybe you changed for the better. Maybe you changed for the worst. Maybe Jimmy changed for the better. Maybe Jimmy changed for the worst. It's all about how we perceive people and our memory of them, right? That doesn't mean that that's them. That just is the last thought we had of them. There's people I met who I first met, I didn't like one fucking bit. 2, 3 times later, meeting them again, I realized, like, hold up, I do like this person. My shit was off, or whatever I was feeling made me dislike this person, right? Or something they said made me not like them, maybe judgment, things like that. So just because you grew up with somebody and you were friends with them, I mean, there's guys I served with in the Marine Corps, considered brothers and shit, right? We've been away years and years. I've met up with some of them. Don't care for them too much anymore. We're just not on the same page or on the same level. Whatever. Maybe they're better off than I am. Maybe I'm worse off than they are. Or maybe vice versa, right? There's other motherfuckers that I started with who I didn't really care for that much, who I love even more now. So it goes to show you that everything is not written in stone, man. Just because you grew up with somebody or something doesn't mean you have an obligation to be with that motherfucker for the rest of your life. You don't. It's okay to enjoy someone else's company. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your life. You get to choose, right? Now that's not saying be an asshole or be mean, right? But if you don't like that person's company anymore, it's like, hey man, like I just changed and this person just ain't fitting in my life anymore. And that's okay. That is okay. Right? I'm curious to think what you guys think about this. So in the comments, I'd like you guys to share your perspective on what I'm talking about here. But people change, man. You can change. They can change. Just because you have these memories with a person and you've been through some shit, yeah, I get it, man. But that doesn't mean you have to fucking stick with them forever. That doesn't mean you have to go down with them if they're going down. Like, I love motherfuckers, but I'm not going down with you, right? Just like in fucking like a lifeguard, you know what I mean? Or someone's drowning, right? The first thing you gotta do is fucking make this motherfucker's gotta calm down before I can help them, because they ain't fucking taking me down. I'm not drowning with these motherfuckers. You see me? See what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers want you to drown with them. Ain't gonna happen, right? We're here to help, but we're not going down with you. We'll fight with you. Like, we'll fight for you. We'll pick you back up, but you are not taking us down with you, right? Might seem a little harsh, but it's just reality, man. This is reality over here. We talk about reality. Everything's not black and white, is what it comes down to, right? Everything is not always as it seems. You know what I mean? But another thing on being friends and stuff, like, look, we're all liars. Every one of us is a liar. None of us are perfect, right? We're all sinners. So you do need to forgive things. Just because, like, some people fuck up doesn't mean, like, as men, I believe that we should forgive and forget pretty easily, right? It's logical, right? Like, shit happens, you fucked up, all right, you fucked me over. Like, I can't, I fucked people over before, so who am I to be like, oh, you fucked me over, we're not friends anymore? No, I mean, all right, man, like we're all human. I get it. But they gotta learn from the mistakes. Like if they keep doing it, well then you might want to figure that the fuck out and be like, this motherfucker, he said he's sorry, and then he goes back and turns around and does it 10 more times in a row. Don't sound like, I don't think he's sorry. You know what I mean? People fuck up. Man, I made a mistake. Should have done that. I get that, man. We should forgive and forget. You know what I mean? Let it go. But I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Just because you were friends with somebody 10, 15, 20 fucking years ago, and you meet up with that person again, are they still the same person? Are you still attracted to that person? Is that still what you consider a friend? Or maybe time has passed, you've changed, they've changed, somebody's changed, we both changed, and it just doesn't fit what I want to be around anymore. And that's okay, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. It's okay to move on in life sometimes. Be like, this person just ain't what I want to be around anymore. Like, I don't want to be around, me personally, I don't want to be around negative motherfuckers all the time. Someone that's just constantly bitching and negative all the time. I don't want to be around it. I don't mind being around somebody if they're bitching and they're actually trying to do something about it. You know what I mean? Trying to make a change. But if you're just bitching and just bitching, like say you're talking about your weight or exercise and you're doing nothing about it, you're just bitching, I don't want to hear that shit, honestly. And you shouldn't either. But if you're trying to put in work, like, man, I'm doing this and that, it just ain't working, like I can listen to that. But are you just talking shit, or are you about the shit? You know what I mean? But really what we're talking about here is friends and friendship, and it ain't always black and white. It's not always what it seems. Just because, I just want to get that out there, that just because you were friends with somebody years ago doesn't mean that you have to still fucking be around and be with that person now. Maybe pray for them, you know, hope for the best for them, but this person just ain't for me now, man. I've grown in life or whatever, like, you know, you might have kids, they might not have kids, like a lot of shit changes, but it's all about the memory you have of that person. And that's just the last time you saw that person. So it's like, is that the actual person, or is that just the fucking memory you have of that person? You see what I'm saying? So I'm just curious what you guys think about that. That's my perspective, my take for the day on things. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment. Let me know what else you want me to talk about on here on the Morning Coffee Talks. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. Cheers. And as always, baby, go get you some.